Today I want to talk about why the Kid LAROI gets so much hate in the Juice community. Now, this isn't the only place he gets hate. He definitely gets hate from a lot more mainstream outlets, and today I just kind of want to actually dive into it and just look at why the Kid LAROI gets a lot of hate. Now, I'm not saying that he's just hated, he's a hated artist. We know that. We know he has supporters, he has fans. I'm a fan of LAROI. I'm not a fan of a lot of the stuff that's getting marketed towards him. And then as of yesterday, when you're seeing this video on the 2nd, some stuff happened that I'm going to break into. You guys might have seen it, you might not have, because it just happened yesterday. But that kind of makes it seem like maybe LAROI kind of understands what's going on. But I just want to dive into this. So it all started when Grade A started promoting LAROI. We all knew it was going to be their next artist. Now, it doesn't really have anything to do with Juice passing away, that why they went to LAROI, because they released To Let Her Go when Juice was still here. Or at least I think the video came out like the day or two before, right after he passed. So it doesn't have anything to do with like them moving on to LAROI instantly. I think they were just going to work on marketing LAROI and Juice, or maybe the label was going to move on to LAROI and maybe Juice was going to leave the label after he released his 3rd album. We don't know that much of it, but we do know that LAROI released Go on his first mixtape or album. It released as a single just a couple months after Juice died, and I don't really think a lot of people hated on it necessarily. I think by that point people either liked LAROI or they didn't, but it's not like they were using Juice immediately to market LAROI or anything like that, so there was no hate from that. LAROI had a couple singles. He had some songs with like Tekka, some other artists before Juice, and he had solo songs coming out before anything happened with the Juice stuff. And honestly, I think the community kind of accepted Go being released because we had the video footage of Juice making the song and there was a story behind it. No one really complained about it or anything. You either just liked LAROI or you didn't, but it didn't take anything away from an unreleased song. It just gave us a new Juice verse, and yeah, it gave us new footage, everything. I think it was a good situation all around. Where a lot of this hate started coming from is when they put LAROI on Hate the Other Side on Legends Never Die. Some hate started coming from that, and then more and more stuff like that just started happening. It did not help the situation when that one fan asked Bibby if we got LAROI streams up for first week, if he would drop Juice's Deluxe shortly after, and Bibby said if we got to like 50k he would, and then LAROI ended up selling like 40k, which is more than Goodbye and Good Riddance sold. But yeah, and also the marketing with that situation wasn't the best for Grade A because they ended up releasing Legends Never Die and then LAROI's mixtape the week right after. So that's smart marketing on their side, but it did upset a lot of people. And then later down the line, we ended up getting a deluxe to LAROI's album, but no deluxe to Legends Never Die. So that obviously also upset some people in the community. But a lot more happened than just that. And before I get into some stuff that we already know, I do want to point something out. He was getting mainstream hate as well because people were comparing LAROI to like Kendrick and asking how does he have more monthly listeners than all these rappers that have been around for a long time now or that are way more established than LAROI. And having more monthly listeners might mean that you have a big song right now or a lot of people are checking you out right now, but it doesn't mean you have a lot of fans at the moment. I'm not saying LAROI doesn't. We all know I'm a fan of LAROI. I've made a few videos of him in the past, and I have nothing really against LAROI. It's just against like the label and what they're doing. And I want to make it clear that I'm not even hating on Bibby for that. I do want to point out that LAROI doesn't even have the same deal as Juice. Juice was signed to Grade A and Interscope, where LAROI is signed to Grade A and Sony. So the marketing could be coming from Sony, and yeah, like it might not even be Bibby controlling that part of it. But yeah, LAROI was getting called out for buying streams and all this stuff, fake streams, when that's not the case. It wasn't the scenario. Like I said, you can just have some songs out there doing really good, which LAROI did. He had So Done, Without You, the song Go with Juice. There's a lot of stuff that LAROI had out that was helping his streams. But the thing that really upset a lot of people in the community is when they released Reminds Me of You on the day Juice WRLD passed away, because it was honestly just a LAROI song with a really short Juice verse that they changed after Juice died, and they marketed it as Juice's song. The lyric video was on Juice's channel. They were going to drop a music video on Juice's channel, and the whole situation was just to promote LAROI is what it seemed like. And the number one thing is people have said stuff like, why weren't you happy, or just be happy you're getting something, that we're getting new music. I'm not even complaining about the fact that they released that song. I don't really care. Obviously, you guys know I don't like them messing with stuff after an artist has passed away, but the marketing and everything did not need to happen. It didn't need to come out the day Juice passed away, and nobody was even asking for a new song. We had just gotten a new unleaked song for Juice's birthday, but they still ended up releasing this. Honestly, that's where a lot of this started stemming from, I think. But kind of moving on to a little bit more recently, yeah, just yesterday, LAROI released this like Spotify EP where he did a cover of Lean With Me. There's also a fight going on right now between Googly, who is one of the main Juice WRLD leakers, and then DJ Scheme, just going back and forth about Juice's music and everything with that and leaking it, how that should be. But as that was going on, yeah, LAROI released this like 2-song EP on Spotify, and it has a Lean With Me cover on it. So LAROI's getting a lot of hate from a lot of angles at the moment, and that's going to happen regardless. If you're doing really good in anything, you're going to get hate, but a lot of this does stem from poor marketing, in my opinion. I think the whole situation with Reminds Me of You, Legends Never Die, LAROI's album dropping when it did, all this stuff has nothing to do with LAROI. It might not even have anything to do with Bibby. That is all from the marketing team pushing LAROI. And is it smart marketing? Yes, they're promoting LAROI, everyone's seeing him, but the Juice community doesn't like seeing this. I really don't have any doubt in my mind that LAROI's going to be on Juice's next album that they release, and that they're probably going to put Juice on LAROI's next album. I could be wrong with this is just a guess, but based off of what we've seen so far, I feel like that might happen. But these are just my thoughts. I just try to put everything together for some of the reasons, at least that I know of, that LAROI's hated. If there's anything else that you guys think I left out or anything, you guys can let me know in the comments down below. I was just trying to put everything together to give you guys a video explaining this and talking about this. If you guys don't know about some of these situations, or you just don't know why so many people don't like LAROI in the community. But that's all for this video. If you guys are new here, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys again for the support. Make sure to check out my second channel. It just hit over 500 subscribers. Link to it in the description down below. I have weekly videos going up over there. I also have an Instagram, that's Complex Productions 999. Link to it in the description down below. Also have a Twitter, Complex Edits, and a SoundCloud, where every single month I make a new playlist of music that I've been listening to. And I make up fans music playlists where I add your guys' songs into it, so just send those to me. Link to everything's in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching and supporting, and we'll see you in the next video.